Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And this is now today's lineup.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
So we're up and running. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, sweet feet. Maradona. Look at the space and the shots! Now, who's going to be first to this? So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. He has a look out, and the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Caicedo. And Akanji. Alexander-Arnold.
Is it?
After 12 minutes is number 10, Diego Maradona! Diego Maradona! Diego Maradona!
So, a breakthrough already. Caicedo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And here's Ribery. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Spread it left. Aimed beyond the defence. He has found the way through, and it's played in here, and he was alert to it. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. It's out for a goal kick. Akanji, pressing high and with purpose. And Alexander-Arnold. And Akanji.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's following up! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Safi Salih simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Gets a good foot in there. Rice. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's a very decent... Big chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! In he goes again! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye!
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoot.
.3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That is good strength. Maradona. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a good ball out wide. Chance to deliver. He rises! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's a pretty loose pass. This looks promising. Great chance! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. It's a throw-in. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And he's in, shoots! In for the pieces! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. So it's Maradona! It's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 10.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Diego Maradona.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That has been cut short. Rice, out to the right. Knocks it into space. Can he get on the end of this? And he shoots! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
There's the whistle for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Now it's Ribery. Engages and forces him off the ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Caicedo. Mikel Oyarzabal. Danilo. Now Costa Curta. Lizarazu. He's found a way through. Nicked it back promptly. Robertson receives it in a good position here. Ribery looking for options for movement. Safi Sali. He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, this defence now knows.
Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 13, Safi Sali. Safi Sali. Safi Sali.
Caicedo.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Just about up to the hour now. Danilo. And it's James. Played into space out wide. Terrific header! And it's headed over. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Messi. Now Foden. Rice wins the duel this time. And it's James. And here's a player who has defined a generation. And this is Maradona. Can he finish? It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 13, Safi
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Caicedo. And it's Valverde. Not the most accurate pass. James. Ribery. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! Goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Haaland to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Costa Curta. Referee's given a throw. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Great defending, strong and determined. Great vision. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's a sharp little ball here. Haaland! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Haaland probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Number 22.
So, third corner of the game.
Coming on the field is
Oyarzabal is there to clear.
Messi.
Played into the mid. Big header! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Milan making consecutive changes here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Valverde. Haaland. And he plays one through. That is good alertness. And this is Messi. Takes a shot! And he steered it beyond the post.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Well, that pass isn't the best. That has ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. Mikel Oyarzabal. And that is that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Maradona reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. Messi. Pass is just off target.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And it's Maradona. Oh, good spread. Can he get it through? So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's this time, surely! And he's done it! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Van Dijk. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Camavinga, and he's managed to get free. Real chance! He scores! And the lead lasts no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that...
First-time shot! And that was very necessary. Now it's Maradona. Takes a shot! This is their second corner of the game. And he's managed to get rid. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Camavinga has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Kane. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Maradona. It's Maradona! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
It's a throw-in. And the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. 15 minutes till half-time. He's in a great position here. It's a really well-measured ball. Drives it in. Climbs up big! No, couldn't quite control it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Lizarazu, a player of legendary status. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Maradona. Messi has found the net here, of course. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. It's just beyond his reach. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Kane. Rice. Now, can they get him away? And this is Kane. Chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
He has found the way through. Kane. It's out for a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold picks it up from the goal kick. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Valverde. And Akanji. Messi. Robertson.
That's going in strongly.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So once again, we're underway. No changes at the interval from either side. And it's Maradona. Van Dijk. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And Akanji. And it's Robertson. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Quality ball. And here's Kane. And this is Messi. Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Rice. Lizarazu. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he's a proper defender's nuisance because of his incessant movement, which is very difficult to stop.
That's really well manoeuvred. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, played right into his path. He's found the way through. Chance, surely! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Valverde, Messi. He's picked his way through. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pinches it off him. Safi Sali. Now it's Rice. Chance for a shot! Nicely aimed pass. Fernandez. No way through. He's having a go! And he has kept it out somehow.
Safi Sali really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They're up to 5 corners now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Milan are looking to go forward now. That has ended up in no man's land. Maradona. Shapes to shoot! That's another chance! And he's lifted it over.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Van Dijk. And Akanji. And it's Van Dijk. It's Van Dijk. Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Alexander-Arnold gets into some space.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 6.
So, time for changes
Lascia il campo
on
per il
both sides,
numero
actually.
18. Cambio di giocatori.
James. Plays a sharp little ball here. Good read, needed to be.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more.
And the finish! Cracking ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Ci sarà
Now it's
un minuto di
Kane.
recupero.
Valverde. That's a good ball out wide. Messi. And time is up. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. James taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Facciamo un applauso ai tifosi che oggi compiono gli anni, recandosi al box in simpatico